Is the ticket of treats timed research worth buying in Pokémon Go? Now this is a question I've been thinking a lot about since its announcement last Friday. Ordinarily, I'm not a fan of paid timed research, however this one in particular has piqued my interest. So like the previous tickets, I'm going to break it down to see if it's just a trick or an actual treat. So without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back, everyone. So the spooky season is now in full swing, and that means we have a ton of cool and creepy features to look forward to this month. We have Shroomish Stardust Spotlight Hour, a Team Rocket takeover at the end of the month, and the return of the mythical Pokemon Darkrai to raids, and hopefully this time it comes back with the exclusive move, Dark Void. Guess we'll just have to wait till the end of the month to find out. But along with all these awesome features and events, we also have a brand new timed research ticket available in the shop. Now, Pokémon Go is no stranger to putting out paid timed research lines, as we've seen tickets released for Calm Days, Raid Days, and countless regular events across the board. Now, like I said before, I'm not usually a fan of these research lines, as they either don't offer enough value for what they cost, or they don't exactly add much to the overall experience. But with that said, after reading the details for the ticket last week, my feelings towards the ticket of treats are a little different. What really piqued my interest with this ticket is instead of releasing a singular research line, the ticket of treats provides 4 research lines throughout the month of October, and these lines will tie in with various events throughout the month, so expect a certain theme with each as they appear. I'm also happy to see that each week's research doesn't expire at the end of their coinciding events, meaning if you don't finish them before the event ends, you'll have until the end of the month to continue working on the previous quests and claim the rewards. Now, despite how good this ticket looks on the surface, the question we need to be asking ourselves is if this ticket is worth buying as a whole. Well, to answer this question, we'll have to take a look at it from both a monetary sense as well as how much it enhances the Pokemon Go experience. So starting things off with the monetary standpoint, you're going to be paying $5 for this ticket. That equates to 500 Pokecoins using in-game currency, but this is just to compare it to the items found in the shop. The ticket itself cannot, and I do mean cannot, be purchased with coins, so you'll have to use actual money in order to get it. Also, I will make a note that we don't know all the rewards we're going to be getting for this research. However, there are quite a few premium rewards that have already been revealed. Now, for the first wave of research, we're going to be getting 3 premium battle passes for what I assume will be completing raids. Under normal circumstances, these passes will go for 100 Pokecoins each. However, since there's a bundle of 3 for 250, I'm going to use that number for reference instead. So at the end of the first week, we're looking at 250 coins, or $2.50 if you want to convert it to actual money. But moving on to the second week, we're going to have tasks more than likely focused around the Harvest Festival event. We don't exactly know what these tasks are going to be, however we do know that we'll be getting a Mossy Lure, as well as encounters with large and supersized Pumpkaboo as well. Of course, we're not going to be able to monetize a Pokemon, however the Mossy Lure goes for 100 coins, which puts the ticket value at 350 coins. Now once the Harvest Festival concludes, we're going to enter part 1 of the annual Halloween event. So for the third line of research, we know we're going to be getting 2 regular incubators and multiple encounters with Phantom. Again, there's no real value attached to Pokemon encounters, however the incubators go for 150 coins apiece, bringing our running total to 650 coins. Now the final week of October ties in with part 2 of the Halloween event. This is where things start to get extra spooky and additional treats get added. So with the final line of research, the ticket is going to provide a lot of goodies, including 2 super incubators, 2 rare candy, 3 silver pineapple berries, and additional encounters with both Phantump and Misdreavus. Of course, the only item with a price tag on this list are the super incubators, which adds an additional 400 coins to our total. So if we add that to the value of the other 3 weeks, we're looking at a total price of 1,050 coins, or roughly $10.50 of value for the $5 ticket. And this is only the stuff we know about currently. As I said, there's going to be additional rewards that'll materialize once the rest of the research drops, so it's possible there could be some extra premium goodies in there that we don't know about yet. Still though, the value of the ticket right now is twice the price you're paying for it, so in that sense it sounds like a good deal. Though with that said, we also want to consider that with this being a timed research, you do have to do a little bit of work to get these items, and you need to make sure you complete them by the end of the month. So while price-wise it's a solid deal, I do think that they could have done a little better, seeing that you don't get the items right away like you would in a box. Now these timed research tickets are considered more than just monetary value, as their primary purpose is to enhance your overall experience with Pokémon Go. Now, in some cases, I'd say there's been tickets that have handled that concept quite well. But at the same time, there's also been plenty of tickets with research that felt hollow and unengaging with the event they coincided with. So how does the ticket of treats enhance the Pokemon Go experience? Well, to be honest, I think there's going to be a few features that provide a positive impact on the player. Right off the bat, you're going to be getting a 1.5 times multiplier for both Catch XP and Stardust on your first catch of the day. And this bonus is really nice because it's going to be active for the entire month after you buy the ticket, and you don't have to complete any of the research in order to activate it. Not to mention, this bonus should also stack with the 3 times multiplier we already have, so if you buy the ticket, you're going to be getting 4.5 times the XP in Stardust for some serious gains. Another positive feature I like about this ticket are the additional large and supersized Pumpkaboo you get from the Harvest Festival portion. It's becoming the norm that events include special size showcases surrounding certain Pokemon, and finishing higher in these contests usually means you'll get premium items along with Stardust and XP. So having easy access to larger ones can help you push through to victory in some of your showcases. Now continuing on to the Halloween portion of the month, we're going to be seeing a lot of Ghost-type Pokemon, including Phantump. Under this circumstance, having additional encounters may not seem like too big of a feature, however recent rumors speculate that Phantump will be the new shiny release for the event. And while I doubt this Pokemon is going to be too hard to find in the wild, having access to a bunch of extra encounters will be nice for those who want to shiny hunt it. Now, the last big feature that caught my attention with this ticket were the additional encounters with Misdreavus during the final week of research. At a glance, this Pokemon isn't too exciting, as it doesn't necessarily offer much outside of its Mega Form. But even then, its Mega Form is going to be in raids at this time, so why include encounters with a base rate shiny? Well, my theory on this is because they're planning to boost the shiny rate for Misdreavus during Part 2 of the Halloween event. We've seen this bonus pop up a few times like the recent Paldea event, so if Misdreavus was boosted for Halloween, this would be considered another big win for shiny hunters. So this brings us back to the question I posed at the start of the video: is it worth buying the ticket of treats? Well, based on all the information I just provided, I'm going to say yes, because not only are you getting at least double the value from the items included, but there's also several features that greatly enhance the player experience. But even though I do think this ticket is a good deal, is buying it absolutely essential this month? Well, I do recommend it if you have the money to spend. It's not going to give players a massive boost over those who don't get it. In fact, the only real advantage I see is the large and supersized Pumpkaboo you get from the Harvest Festival, but seeing that you can find them in the wild as well, it's not really that big of an advantage by any means. So yes, I believe the ticket is worth getting, though if you don't want to spend the money on it, you're not going to miss out if you don't. And that's going to be it for my thoughts on the Ticket of Treats timed research, and now I want to know what you guys think about it and if you're going to be picking it up. Also, if you enjoyed this breakdown and you want to see more like it, then consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing for more Pokemon tips and tricks. So until next time, thank you all so much for watching, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you all in the next video. Take care.